Hey everybody, it's Frank! How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, if you would kindly... Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so if you're not subscribed, please kindly consider becoming a subscriber to the channel if you don't mind. So this is going to be a quick one, guys, or at least we're going to cross our fingers. I want to get onto a channel that I like listening to. His name is Raymond. If you're out there, buddy, thanks for stopping by. But he's got a live stream at 6, so I don't want to miss that. I'll be eating my dinner. So today we're going to call it... What are we going to call it? I think I had it while I was out walking, and now I'm in a decent mood, and now I can't remember. Either I'm really pissed off, I can't remember, or I'm too good of a mood, and I can't remember. Or, you just get up there in age and you can't remember. So we're going to call this Annoyances Equal Money. Or opportunity. One of those two. I haven't decided which one yet. So why do I say that, right? I think they always, what we hear at work, or at least where I hear at work, and I don't know about you guys, lately, the last couple of years, it's like, don't think about it as a negative. Don't think about it as a problem, right? Think of it as an opportunity. I'm only being a little sarcastic there because typically when some of these people say it, it's like, no, dude, like, that's a real problem. Like, that's a problem, right? I get it, right? Sometimes in lots of problems, there is typically some type of opportunity that lies in there. And sometimes it's hard to see it, right? But, when the car falls apart and, it's raining outside, you don't have a cell phone, it's like, it's an opportunity. Like, come on, right? So, but today, or at least, I guess this is the conclusion of these annoyances. So, I don't know, what did I get? So, last week, I'm ordering, maybe it was a little bit more than a week ago, I ordered these parts. It's a couple gaskets for my HHR that's had some issues. So I didn't want to take off these parts and not have the gaskets for them. So I didn't want to take it apart and then let it sit around. But anyway, I ended up getting a new car, so it's like wah-wah. But on the Amazon listing, it has the intake manifold gaskets and it shows the throttle body, because the throttle body goes right on top of the intake manifold, right? So get the part. It took them almost a week and a half, and that's like super slow motion for Amazon, especially if you're an Amazon Prime person. But hey, whatever. I wasn't in a rush for it, so I get it and I open it. I'm like, hey, we got our gaskets. Hey, here's the gaskets for the intake manifold. Where's the throttle body? Right, where's that? Right? Come on, Amazon. What? So I put in the little thing that's like, hey man, replace this, right? Like, I said, hey, the intake manifold gaskets are here, they're fine, but there's no throttle body, right? So then it says, all right, here's the shipping label to send it back, and I'm just like, wow, they're gonna have me ship it back, right? And then we're gonna send one, right? Well, it says here, I get it all in the box, I print the label, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna run this to the post box right away, right? That's another one thing, right? I wasn't in any rush for this anyway. So they sent like an email just today. Oh, have you said, if you we're canceling your order. And I'm like, canceling my order? Like what? So when you ask for a replacement, they send an order, right? And then you send it back, right? So it's like, okay, so it's another order, and then you send it back, and if you don't send it back within a time period, they're going to charge your card, right? So apparently they just went, oh yeah, we're just refunding your money. Just whatever you have, just if you haven't sent it, you can just keep it. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I need that gasket, right? So, but hey, now I just have to order the throttle body gasket, right? So, okay, right. So this was going to be a pain in my butt, right? But anyway, and then additionally, like I think last week, I'm like, hey, I need to put some orders in. I need some seafoam. Yeah, I can go into that some other time, but and then I also needed some throttle body cleaner stuff, right? Because I bought one can and it was like $3. That was a really good price. So I'm like, hey, let me buy some more of those too, right? While I'm here, right? So the box comes. I think they threw in another order for I need some new shoes. I got plantar fascia, whatever the hell they call that. I call it old man foot. I got some bad gait. My ankle's always been really bad ever since I was ever since I was a kid, to be honest. But so when I walk a lot, guys. Let me see here. So today I have almost 21,000 steps already. So I walk a lot, and that's like I could have walked longer, but. So anyway, I ordered 5 more cans, right? Because I already had one. I'm like, let me get some cans. So, I open it up, my order, and I'm like, what the heck? There's like the top for one of them is open, right? And I pull one out, and the nozzle's broke clear, like someone like karate chopped it right off, guillotined it right off. And I'm like, are you joking? So I'm like, all right, I'll check all the rest of them, right? I'm like, oh, that one's fine. That one's fine. Well, it's just that one. And I'm like, man. So yesterday I go on Amazon. Excuse me, sorry. I go on Amazon and I'm like, all right, it says you can return this by like April something. And I'm like, hang on. Man, I'm not sure what's going on there. It's almost fake spring around here in Michigan. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm like, hey, there's 5 of them in here. I don't need to return them all. Just this is one, right? And so it says, all right, what's wrong with it? I'm like, it's damaged, right? I'm like, just send me another one. I can send this one back if you want, or whatever the hell. It's like, oh, we don't take any returns. And I'm like, okay, you took my money, but it's broken. Like, what, And then it's like, oh, do you need help? It's like, oh, I'm like, yep, So then it has me go through it all over again, and it's like, oh, we returned. I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, you just told me that. So I've seen this before in the past. So I'm just like, all right, it's doing the Amazon automatic. Don't get me started with AI, guys. If in my opinion, AI is dumb. The proof is not quite there yet. So anyway, at least on Amazon, it really sucks. So, I need help. I'm like, I'm like, no, because it keeps wanting me to go back and hitting the return. I'm like, no, it's just like this infinite do loop. If you guys don't know what a do loop, I haven't done computer programming in a while, but yeah. So do loop means like it just keeps going around in a circle, right? It just a doom loop, and you got to hit Control Scroll or Scroll Lock. I'm trying to remember what it was. To stop it, the computer would just keep doing it, right? But so I had to hit the button to get a representative, right? So, someone from India, of course, right? It can't be any. I mean, now maybe they're here in America, I live in an area where there's a lot of Indians, so you never know, right? But anyway. And I'm like, yeah, hey, my part, Brad, the thing's broken, and it won't let me send it, get a refund or at least for the one that's damaged, right? So they're like, oh, yeah, let me check to see what I can do. And it just took a couple of minutes, and they're like, oh, I can give you a refund. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll refund it, and then I'll put another order in, right? And I'm thinking, hey, I'm just going to get one, right? No! They refunded me the whole thing. So I ordered 5, so it gave me a refund for all 5. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, hey, go ahead, man. I'm like, hey, that'd be great, right? So thanks a lot, Amazon. Sometimes you gotta be the squeaky wheel, right? Sometimes, and again, it was like I don't know, but lately, right, the older I've been getting to this point, I'm just like, all right. Back in the past, I would stress out and I would have to do it right then and there and, drop everything I'm doing. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. More annoyance. All right, we'll figure something out. And sure enough, right, that one, they just gave me the money back. All right, so basically I got free intake manifold gaskets. I still need to get the throttle body one, but, and then, get 4 throttle body cans for free because one of them was broken. So that's today's thing, right? Like, look for opportunities where you can. Again, I started off by sarcastically saying that. Oh no, I think I'm a little late for the live chat, but Raymond will forgive me. So yeah, look for things in life. Like I said, I wasn't really looking for opportunity, but I was just like, all right, let's take care of this, and it ended up working out for the best, right? And I just wanted to share that with you guys, right? But it's kind of important to remind ourselves that sometimes we have to calm down, and like I'm telling you this, but this is just as much for me. I mean, the younger version of me would be I'd be all like, yeah, guys, I was I was a very aggressive person. So if you think I'm pretty aggressive now, it was, man, yeah, can't do that anymore, man. Too much stress now, but it just goes to show you, right? We just need to look. Some things are annoyances, and sometimes are always annoyances, right? But kinda in the moment, just give it a minute or two. Maybe it is something really bad, right? Your car, you get in a car accident, and yeah, all right. That's more of a borderline emergency, right? But someone fender bends you, calm down. I know, I'm pretty sure I would get pissed off too, but just get out. And if the other guy just starts yelling while like, hey, dude, you hit me. Do we need to get the cops involved because you're just kind of going crazy, right? But within life, there's always like opportunities where we're not. It's almost like you're not even looking for them. So the next time you see an annoyance or something that's kind of there might be a silver lining. I'm not saying there will be a silver lining, but if you look hard, you might see something. So I just wanted to get on and kind of remind you guys, right? Calm. Don't be, I call it flatliner, right? But a lot of us, especially nowadays, everyone wants something instant. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now, right? Like, calm down. Spend a minute. Think, right? Try to be calm. I'm saying that more for me, guys. I'm much more calm than I used to be. But when we're a little bit more calm, collected, we can sit down and actually think about it, right? So, food for thought. All right, with that said, thanks for stopping by. Again, if you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to join the channel. For you guys coming back, thanks for coming back. Thanks for stopping by and listening to an old man like myself. I'm not really that old. I like kidding all the time, guys. Because, if you don't laugh, it's like there's so much stuff you just want to cry. And I can't. If you need mental, help or whatever, right? I'm trying to laugh, right? But if it doesn't work for you and you gotta just cry, get some real help, I guess, right? But if you ask me, if you're a man, the mental professionals out there, they won't take you any seriously. So if you need to cry, do it on your own. Just get it out. But with that said, right, I tend to choose to laugh because if you let the life just run you over, it's just, you could cry all day if you want. So with that said, I'm going to check in with Raymond. Frank the Tank is out. I'll see you next time, soldiers. Peace out.